first product. Now let's go here into the left part. It says applications. If I hit into add applications, I wanted to add applications that can help me to, let's say, have the tools to make my actual website a little bit more easier to design or to edit. So in this case, since we wanted to get started with print on demand, what I want to do is to go into the Shopify App Store. Inside the Shopify App Store, what you can do is to get started into the upper side. Here, what I want to do is to go for print on demand. And it's going to be showing me a lot of applications that I can choose to get started with those print on demand. For example, I have the Gelato, I have the Pexels, I have Printful, I have Spocket, I have much more elements that I can use here. Let's say, for example, that I wanted to get started with the actual Printful. So I choose Printful, I hit into install, and now it's going to be asking us to select our account. So it's going to be automatically choosing our website that we have just created, generated. And now it's going to be asking us to grant the access. So you hit into install application, and once this has been successfully done, it's going to be sending you directly into Printful. Now it says connect your Printful to your Shopify. So usually in this part you wanted to choose a new account, or in my case I wanted to go directly with register with my email, or let's go with the actual Facebook. So now as you can see, we are now into the Printful section. You can focus into add your product. And now what I wanted to do is to get started with the collections that print on demand, the Printful application has to offer to us. So as you can see, we do have the unisex heavy blend set hoodie. We do have more hoodies. We have now bikinis. We have a lot of stuffs here. So let's say that I wanted to focus, in our case, wanted to focus into home and living. Remember that was kind of our actual branding, our actual company. So now we have here mugs. I have stainless stuffed. I have the print flag, and I have basic print pillows. So let's get started with the actual pillows, right? So I choose all over print basic pillows, and now it says got it. I'm gonna hit into continue and start the design. It's gonna be asking us to drop our design here. So usually what I do is just to get ready my designs that we have just generated, which in my case is the lemon. So I just drag and drop like this. And check this out, automatically the image is going to be adapting to the actual mockup of the pillow. Just wait a few seconds there, and you want to make sure that you have an actual great resolution to have the best results in order to get started with the actual printing on demand. Now let's try to focus into is basic or custom mockups. Usually what we do is to choose the basic mockup. So let's go into choose this mockup. And as you can see, we have the mockups of the images, like a preview of how it's going to be looking, the result of our product. So usually what I do is to try to look out for something easy but attractive, something attractive, so people can see like it's actually really great quantity, really great product. So let's say that I choose, let's say for example this one or even this one. So you can additionally add more if you wanted to, but I actually do that later. So I can, let's say, add those directly into my actual Shopify store once my product has been, let's say, submitted into the actual order store. So let's get into continue. And now it's going to be asking us to add the product title. So for example, I have the basic pillow. I'm going to just leave it like that. Usually the description has, let's say, everything you need to add into your product. For example, what it's made of, a quick description, chef machine, washable case, times of use and all of that. So I just leave this like that. Here the tag, let's go for pillows. And product visibility, I have the already been enabled and add this directly into my homepage. Now let's get into continue. Now as you can see, it's going to be asking us for the retail price. Now this is the part, this is like the fun part when people wanted to see how much money you're going to be earning per sale. So as you can see in the Printful price, these variants of this different product cost us $16.99. So we needed to, let's say, import the same amount of money here into our Shopify product, but we needed to level up, scale up a little bit money of that actual price. So if I go into set retail to, let's say, 2, I change this for percentage. Let's say that I wanted to earn 10% of all the sales that I made. So let's go into set. So as you can see, I have the retail price in here. So usually what I do is to try to change this a little bit upper. Change the retail price to increase to by 10%. So I increased the retail price by the 10%. So that means I'm going to be earning $2 per sale. If you're okay with that, just go into continue. Since we are just getting started, I can totally suggest you to start with something a little bit more smaller, so you can see that you have actually great product selling stuff. Then later on you can get started to adding more and more sales. So for example, I do have 5% only, so let's go and focus on that. I submit this directly into my store, and as you can see, the imported the synced products are going to be sent directly into my Shopify with the actual design that we have just created with Canva. So now let's go directly into Shopify to check it out how it's going to be looking our actual product. So I'm going to hit into no thanks. I'm going to go into my Shopify once again. And now you're focused into your product section. I'm going to click in here. You should see that we have now the basic pillow. So we don't have actually anything created yet. But I'm going to hit now into preview on my online store just to have like a quick view of how it's going to be looking our product. So as you can see, we have the actual pillow, we have our design, and we have different sizes. And all the sizes have different views, different previews, how it's going to be looking. And all of them have $20, $18. This one costs $17. And there you go. So if I go into my store, you can see that we actually don't have anything, we're only the pillow. But now we have our very first product.